Don't drop it.
Hey humans, welcome back to my channel. Right now I'm in Red Lobster. I don't even know if y'all can see me, so let me hold the phone back a little bit. So right now I'm in Red Lobster with my daughters, and something just came to my mind. So I told myself before that when something comes to my mind, I'm just going to talk about it. I'm not going to wait, because then I'm honestly just never going to get it done. So one thing I wanted to let you guys know is stop looking at your cup as half empty. Instead, you need to start looking at it as half full. And that's one thing that changed my life, because let me tell you something. There's so many things that go on, that has been going on, that you guys probably don't know about, that I just keep to myself. You know, life's happened. You know, life be life sometimes. When you look at your cup half full instead of half empty, it's like a whole different perspective. Everything changes. Literally, everything changes. The way you go about things, the way you respond to things that happen to you, all changes once you start looking at it in the reverse. And what that means is, if you look at your cup half empty, that means all you're doing is looking at the negatives of it. You're looking at all the bad things, all the bad possibilities, all the horrible things that could go wrong, the cons. And when you look at your cup as half full, you start looking at all the positive things. You start looking at the brighter side. You start looking at the pros instead of the cons. And when you do that, everything happens a little bit differently. Things go better, because you can't stop the plan that God has for you. I'm hoping that this doesn't copyright me, so I'm going to try to enhance the video, but I don't know what she's trying to do over here. But so you really can't stop whatever plan God has for you. None of it. Whatever, everything, since the day that you was born, it was already written. Already written. Since the day that your mama had the little stuff going on to create you, it's been written. History's already been written for you. So you can't change that. So you need to stop looking at things as the negatives, because once you start looking at it as a positive, you can make that into a positive. Like, say for instance, you lose your job. Now, if you're sitting there sobbing around, oh, I lost my job, I'm sad. Guess what? You're just going to be sitting there with a broke mindset, first of all, because just because you lost your job one place, that means that there's a better option, there's a better door for you. So you better go knock down them doors and stop sitting in your house crying and moping over something that is clearly replaceable. So if you're sitting there thinking, I did a vlog like that, and I spoke about that on my last vlog, I'll link that below. But if you're sitting here moping around about a job, you better get your ass up and do better. If you're sitting up here moping around about a relationship, for ladies, specifically for the ladies, you better get your ass up, because guess what? I'm pretty sure that whatever you're going through right now, if this is your first heartbreak or your first, hurt or whatever, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure majority of us, or some of us, or half of us, whatever it may go, has already been down that road. So now you're going to go down that road again. You already know how it ends. 5 years from now, you don't even care about the person, so just let it go. But yeah, if you look at things positively, positive things start to happen. If you look at things negatively, the negative things start to happen. It's just like they say when they say the tongue is powerful. The tongue is so powerful. Let me tell you something. Everything lately that I've been speaking on has been happening, whether bad or good. When I speak on bad things, unbeknownst to me, it could be 5 minutes later, it could be a day later, it could be 5 days later, it could be a week later. I'm telling you, the things that I have been yapping about have been happening. And I would just look at my man like, yo, the tongue is so powerful. Like, I gotta either shut up or keep talking. I don't know which one it is, but the tongue is powerful. But guess what else is also powerful? The mind. And in fact, the mind is even more powerful than the tongue. Can y'all hear me with little Mariah Carey screaming? Junie, say hi. But yeah, so the mind is even more powerful than the tongue. And let me tell you why. Because your mind is what actually controls you. People can say things all the time that they don't mean. You can speak things, but the mind is what actually will control your actions. Milk just text me. Yeah, so your mind is what actually controls your actions. So once you have your mind in place, a lot of people don't even realize that they don't even have control over their mind. You know what has control over their mind? The things that happen to them, the people that do them bad, the negative stuff, their cup being half empty. That's what has control over their mind. Girl.
She said, please.
Here. She wants somebody to hold her. Hold on, y'all.
To be a part of the vlog.
So she wanted to be a part of it. So say hi, Junie. So I'm waiting for my drink. Oh my God, I need it so bad. But so basically, I forgot what I was saying. Which part was I at? Oh yeah, so your mind, right? Your mind has complete power over everything. It's basically how life, the saying goes, life. And right now, as I'm talking, I'm actually teaching my daughter something, because these are certain things that she doesn't even know yet, that we haven't spoken about yet. But life is basically 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. You heard that? Life is 90% how you react to it and 10% what happens to you. Things are going to happen to everybody. That's like saying, don't eat that. Put 3 people in a room in the same situation, right? Say they're drowning. Say they're doing something. They all lost their job. They all was in a sucky relationship that didn't end well, whatever the case may be. All 3 of them may not have the same exact outcome. One person might fall, one person might get stronger, and one person might just stay stuck. You never know. But you have to control that with your own mind. With your own mind, we all have 24 hours. We all have the same things that's going on. And guess what? Everybody's not rich. Everybody's not happy. Everybody's not successful. Everybody's not poor. Everybody is different, because some way, somehow, everybody dealt with things a little bit differently. Maybe, a lot of people born with silver spoon. That's neither here or there. We're not just talking about money, but in certain situations that it could have been a ton of people in the same situation. Everybody's not going to come out with the same outcome. It all depends on your mindset. So if you're sitting here moping around and you just looking at your cup as half, like right now, look at this bottle, right? Is it half empty or half full? It's half full if you ask me, but it could be half empty to other people. That wasn't a good analogy. But that was just ooh, biscuits, thank you. I haven't had this in so long. Girl, not the biscuits.
Oh my favorite.
Like basically, your mind controls everything. So say you want to lose weight, and you ate something bad. Right now you're eating these Cheddar Bay biscuits. That's okay. Guess what? You can go home and cry and feel bad about yourself, or you can go home and get on that treadmill. Well, you probably don't got a treadmill. Well, some people do got a treadmill in their house, but you can go to the gym, you can work out, you can walk, you can exercise, you can do some jumping jacks, whatever it is that you can do that you know will make you feel better about it. When I get home, I'm getting on my step up, because I'm definitely not supposed to be eating any of this, but that's okay.
Or mental workout routine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have a workout routine. Oh, thank you. Oh, here is my drink. But everything, you have the power to change everything in your life. Because that's what, you're the author, you're the creator, you're the illustrator. Although God is the creator as well, you're the co-creator of your life. You are the publisher. You have the rights to hire and fire whoever you would like in and out your life.
And the main character.
You're the main character. Definitely be the main character of your life, and don't let everybody else be the main character of your life, because that's looking at your cup half empty, and that's a no-no. Just think positive. Like, that's all I really gotta say. Think positive. It just feels better. Honestly, it just feels better. You work better when you think positive. You have a different type of, you have less anxiety basically when you think about things on a positive side instead of a negative side, because that is so annoying. Thinking about the negative of everything, come on. You have to also believe that just like bad things happen to you, you gotta believe that good things can happen to you too. Don't just believe that your life is just shit out of luck, because that's not true. You know why it's like that? Because your mind is letting it think like that. That's why it's like that. Your cup is always half empty, because that's how you look at it. It's never gonna get full. Instead, it's gonna be nothing left in the cup, because you keep thinking about it like that. Me, you give me my cup, it's gonna be half empty, and my next step is, how can I fill that cup to the top? How can I fill that cup to the top? But the old me would never. The old me, I'll take a cup that's half empty, because I'm not gonna say half full, because that's what I think of it now. I'll take a cup that's half full, pour that shit right out. Now it's completely empty. I'm not doing that anymore. That didn't get me anywhere. That got me nowhere. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch, and see you guys in the next video. And I hope this helps somebody, because this was so random. I swear this was very random. My baby trying to eat these biscuits. They mad good, fat. But this was very random. But I'll see y'all guys in the next vlog, or well, the next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.